All right, so I'm going to show you how I sold over 4,750 mushroom supplements in 90 days. And what's exciting about that is I ended up having my merchant account shut down 4 times throughout that period, and I still made the sales. I did it without growing a single mushroom, and I never had to sell friends or family to achieve this goal. And I'm going to show you how you can benefit as a distributor for BareRemedy and how you can build a sellable and scalable business, because not every business is truly saleable because most people won't want to buy it. And they're not set up to operate and to give you time freedom. They're set up to occupy your time. So let's dive into this. The BareRemedy distributor opportunity is where I want to help you build a real business in the fastest growing wellness category that exists. And as part of that, the mission of myself and BareRemedy is to literally help 1,000 people. So we're onboarding 1,000 distributors around the US in 250 territories, scale to $100,000. So I'm building my entire company around this challenge, this concept of facilitating our distributor success. What I would love to evolve this into is you get to choose the frequency of the $100,000. Do you want to make $100,000 a year? For some people, that's like, oh my God, that's amazing. That's phenomenal. That's cool. If that's where you're at, that's what you want, that's great. If you want to do $100,000 every 6 months, awesome. 100% support you. Got a game plan that'll help you get there. If you want to do it quarterly, if you want to do it monthly, and for those true rock stars and high performers, you can do it weekly. And if you want to take it to daily, let's go. It's game on. We're ready to play. And look, I need to be full disclaimer on all of this. All this information is for informational purposes only. There's no income or results are guaranteed. And if you do nothing, nothing will happen. You'll just be entertained by an Australian. So this is all about taking action and rewarding people who are taking action and want to be part of a movement and build something that is going to last and be around for a long time. So I got a big question for you. Where do you want to be in 12 months from now? Really take that in. Where do you want to be in 12 months? Are you still restarting offers? Are you still chasing platforms and miracle home runs, opportunities of a lifetime, all that hype and rah-rah stuff? Are you going to be capped by time or rules? There's a lot of companies, businesses out there that have restrictions on where you can sell, how you can sell, what you can sell, platforms you can distribute on. Like, for example, why would you not be allowed to be able to sell your products on Amazon? If your product is so bloody good, why would you turn off one of the most powerful distribution channels that exists? Why would you not be able to sell on TikTok? Like, all of these things. Why do smoke and mirror dance stuff with product sales? Or the question is, are you finally building something real that's providing for you and allowing you to truly express who you are and what's going on in your life? I hope it's the final one, because it was 24 months ago that I got on this journey, and this has been some of the most rewarding and truly transformative days of my lives. And literally what I'm working on now is what I'm going to die doing. And my mission is 100% clear. And I'm going to dive into all this due course. So who this is for? This is for agency builders and internet marketers who are burnt out with jumping from offer to offer, not building anything really scale. It's all good to have great clients, but it's better when you've got the asset and you've got the control over what you're doing. It's built for operators who are tired of constant reinvention. If you're having to reinvent yourself, you might be a celebrity or a guru or what have you. Franchise-minded individuals. This is not a franchise. It is a business license, and it is set up around territories, which I'll dive into in this presentation. But it's for people who want systems and understand people operate the systems. But now we have this advantage in the world we live in that AI and soon robots will be able to leverage the systems you're developing to give you time and freedom in the delivery and the sale of these products. It's for holistic practitioners who are hitting a ceiling. Like if you're hitting a ceiling with your time, you only have so many hours per week for you to be able to operate and work on people or work in groups. And you may be looking for something to add into your holistic practice that gives you freedom. I know that we're working and dealing with a lot of chiropractors, Reiki professionals, preachers even, who are wanting to be able to bring energy, bring health, bring healing into their community. This is who this is designed for. And people who really want ownership over something, not hustle. Because just being busy for the sake of being busy is far from profitable. And what I want to do is I want to be working with people who want to be profitable, making a difference, and understanding how what they do is contributing to something that is way bigger than them. And so that's who this is for. What this is not an MLM. This is not a recruiting program where you got to recruit 3 friends and blah, 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 blah. This is not a franchise. This is far from a get-rich-quick scheme. And this is not a sell to friends model. I don't want you selling friends and family. I would rather you go sell people you don't know and leads from channels online and through stores on Amazon. Like those 5,000 sales I made on one channel through the website, through our Shopify website when we were using Shopify, were to people I had no idea existed. I didn't know them from a bar of soap. They responded to an ad and they converted. Like I want you to be able to leverage those models, farmers markets, everything else that goes through that. This is a licensed distributor business with a dedicated territory. So as long as you're clear on what this is not, let's dive into really how this is going to happen. So look, there's a huge shift in the economy that's going on right now. It's called the wellness economy is going on. Wellness is now a top 5 life priority for most individuals. You've also got the baby boomers who are rolling out and they're needing a whole bunch of help. We've got the whole female audience segment going through menopause, all those type of things. Huge market opportunities on wellness. Consumers are abandoning sugar, caffeine, and pharmaceuticals in more momentum than ever before, and their demand is growing for clean, functional nutrition because a lot of the food we eat has little to no nutritional value. So this is not a trend. This is an infrastructure level growth system where you can tap into true core desires of most people. Like, who do you know that doesn't want more energy, doesn't want more sleep, doesn't want better control over their hormones or stability of not getting sick, not getting wiped out with the next bug, not getting wiped out with the kids being down, not having the energy to play with the kids after a long day at work or doing what you're doing? Tell me, who doesn't need any of those benefits? Then that's who our market is. So why functional mushrooms? Functional mushrooms, there's a whole bunch of research, thousands of years of research connected to functional mushrooms for cognitive performance, stress resilience, clean energy, immune support, and functional mushrooms are now entering the mainstream. I'm not talking about the trippy, mind-altering mushrooms because they're not legal in the US and we're not engaged with those. I'm talking about functional mushrooms, holistic health mushrooms, medicinal mushrooms that can actually help you and be more supportive in what you're doing. So the industry problem with mushrooms is really rampant because when I got into this industry, I was really disappointed and frustrated with how epidemic and how big the deception was with mushroom supplements and literally supplements in general. Like most supplement products, particularly if they're a capsule, are literally filled with sawdust. There's a study that actually came out on one of the leading brands in the industry. Leading brands is 46% sawdust in the capsules you're taking, let alone in most of these mushroom products, there is a fart's worth. That is a technical term. It's called a fart's worth of mushrooms that exist in the product. And as a result, people are trying mushroom supplements and paying top dollar for these mushroom supplements and going, I didn't feel anything. It doesn't really work for me. I didn't really notice it. And where a lot of companies are compromising their products is they're stuffing their products with caffeine and sugar, and people are feeling the benefits and getting addicted to the caffeine and the sugar and not the mushroom supplements. That's why you'll notice in all of our product lines, there is no sugar. We use xylitol, which is a derivative from the birch plant, so it's a natural, doesn't have the sugar impact on the body, and there's no caffeine in any of our products. Yet we can provide people with 4 to 8 hours of caffeine all day long. So the most of the products on the market literally have low potency, low bioavailability. Potency is important because that means there's no clinical dose. So they're having mushrooms, but literally the dosage of the mushroom that they're having is never going to impact them or give them the benefit they're looking at. And the bioavailability, like they use cheap extraction methodologies, which actually cause your body not to be able to process it. So you're paying for something that doesn't have enough in it to begin with, and then you aren't getting enough for your actual body to actually process it. So consumers aren't trusting big labels because they know they get bought out. They know it's all about a money play. They break the product down, and they're constantly compromising quality. And when we built BareRemedy, we literally designed it around one simple principle. I wanted no fillers, all power. I wanted the most potent product that exists on the market today, and that's what we did. We only use spagyric extraction. Most companies have never even heard of spagyric extraction or know what it is. It's the most potent. It's the most expensive. Every single one of our bottles takes over 8 weeks in extraction process to actually facilitate for spagyric extraction, and it's upwards of 95% bioavailable. So your body is literally absorbing every nutrient, every fat, every oil, every mushroom molecule that it can actually get its cellular hands on, which is why people make a difference. And I knew that. So when we created the best product where we weren't compromising it with sugars and fillers and synthetics or using mycelium over fruiting body mushrooms, that's a whole other big thing in this industry. Companies will compromise their products using mycelium, like literally selling you the powdered dirt that the mushrooms grow on rather than the fruiting body mushrooms themselves. And I knew if people tried this product, they'd want to buy this product, and they loved it. So what I designed was our free sample model. Like I sent a sample to a gentleman last night. Oh, he wanted it FedEx to him. So I FedExed him this sample. Within 4 days, he literally calls me last night, processes a $400 a month order. And you're like, Ben, that's a $400 a month order? I'm like, yeah, I know. And I'll show you the margins on that very, very soon. But that's $400 a month coming in every single month because this guy loves these products. It's changing his life, and he's not going anywhere. That happens every single day. And that's what compounds. That's what builds. And the thing is being able to take a sample from a free sample where people just pay the shipping, depending on the sample they're offering, be it our energy gummies or our micro boosters and energy gummies. It's either $5.99 or $9.99. That's just the shipping and handling charge. What happens is that AOV then increases to upwards of $180 or more. And then that's allowing you to have upsells, downsells, side sells, one-time add-ons, adding on an additional bottle, adding on extra gummies, like all these things as the incentives you can do this to increase. And what happens is most people, if they're a part of a family, they end up buying bottles or a subscription for themselves, a subscription for their partner, a subscription for their kids, because our products work with multiple people in multiple different ways. So the industry problem is one that we're defeating by just having the most superior product that exists. And if we can make our product better, we will make our product better and we will improve it. That's the thing. Like if we're already doing this, because what this allows us to do is this allows us to play a game that our competitors can't. Our competitors have to start adding more trinkets and shit into their offers because they don't have a quality product. Because if you took their product, you'd notice it doesn't even work for you, particularly if it's a water-based extraction or just an alcohol-based extraction. We just run rings around them, and this gives us a competitive advantage over what we're doing. So the BareRemedy difference is really simple. It's no fillers, all power. We use spagyric extraction. We focus on our bioavailability formulations. So we actually have unique custom blends optimized for the results people are actually looking for. We have clean label products. So you can sell these as white labels. We also put full transparency in our labels. So what's in our label is actually in the product. It's built for results, not hype. And the thing is we won't sell mushroom coffee because most mushroom coffees taste like crap. And the thing is you've already got a coffee or a tea that you love having. So why would you not want to take what you already love and turn it into a superfood, rather than me trying to convince you to have this other coffee that isn't necessarily great tasting, beneficial, or the best that you could be enjoying. So coffee is usually a very sentimental thing for a lot of people because it's based on what they grew up with, what they like, a culture, be it an espresso or however it is. And that's very, very important. Like, you can't make someone give up their heritage, but what you can do is it's easy for them to just add this into their coffee or have it with their coffee. And now your coffee's turned into a superfood that's helping you thrive throughout the day. So the BareRemedy difference is really simple. So we've got our energy gummies. We've got all-day energy gummies. It's got reishi, maca root, lion's mane, cordyceps in it. It's got xylitol, so there's no sugar in this. So this is completely sugar-free. This allows for all-day energy. These gummies are fantastic. One of the big differences between our gummies and our competitors' gummies is really simple. Is that, like, one of our gummies can actually equate to 8 to 12 of our competitor gummies. So when I created and designed these, I wanted a gummy that you could just take and be on the run, be mobile. I do a lot of traveling, always around the place, may not have bottles with me, all this type of stuff. So I wanted a product that was going to be easy and clean and beneficial long-term, not just short-term. So we created that with our gummy, and people love it. I have people of all ages, all walks of life calling me, praising me about how this product and this product is transforming their life. Our micro boosters, everything is a spagyric extraction. So we've got Relief is designed for relaxation and helping people relax and get sleep. It's got ashwagandha in it, very, very powerful. You've got our Uplift and our Perform. The yellow bottle is the Uplift. The Perform is the red bottle. Most people take the Uplift and the Perform in the morning. Some people also take a shot of them. So one sample bottle is a single shot. Each bottle contains a 30-day supply. So there's 30 shots in each bottle. And what happens is most people take the Perform and the Uplift in the morning. Some people also take it in the afternoon. And because the Perform has Cordyceps in it, as well as Redalia, a lot of people don't know about Redalia and the benefits of Redalia. Huge, huge opportunity there with that clean warrior-like focus that provides. And Cordyceps gives you 4 to 8 hour energy because it puts your body into production mode. It increases your ATP and a whole bunch of things. Like there is something to this, and because I love the products, you want to possibly be promoting these products. So the products are designed, the Uplift is designed for immunity and hormone stabilization and helping people going through that roller coaster. Uplift is fantastic for anybody at the end of the day, but the Uplift and the Relief really helps people, women going through menopause. It's a big market segment for us to tap into there, and those clients love it because there's a lot of research with that. So you might be going, well, why Ben? Why BareRemedy? Well, let me explain this. Like I launched BareRemedy in December 2024 is when it got registered, and I launched it while I was traveling around the US and in my RV. I wanted to build a business that was stable and scalable. I had just been through several business partnerships that all collapsed and crumbled after investing everything I had. 8 months of my life just to be screwed over by business partners. And I was, at that point, I was broken and depressed, to be honest. And I'm like, I want to build something that is going to last. I want to build something that leverages all the system foundations from McDonald's-like systems to operations to being able to leverage technology, but really is built around products that make a difference in people's life. I used to sell to Fortune 100 companies. I used to sell AI solutions, used to sell software. I had a cybersecurity company, and that taught me the benefits of recurring subscriptions and this subscription model business and how powerful that is. So I really wanted to build something that was solid. And I knew health was important because I'd been through over 6 years of dealing with IVF and infertility, and the side effects and the consequences of that for both parties. It's just not fun. The depressions and the anxieties that come with that, and it was literally mushroom products that actually helped transform my life. So when I started scaling this, and I literally sold the 5,000 sales from my RV, I realized I had to get a warehouse and office, and this is where I stabilized back in Rogers, Arkansas. because I love that area. The area is absolutely phenomenal. It's a billionaire's playground. We've now got a 28-acre mushroom farm, which we're building the BareRemedy grow and the BareRemedy headquarters on that property you see in the photo. It's an absolutely phenomenal property. It's where we're building out a container grow operations. We're building where we're going to be growing our mushroom jerky and our instant mushroom meals, as well as selling mushroom grow systems, mushroom grow operations. We're going to be selling even the fertilizer byproducts that we have. So there's going to be a whole bunch of opportunities of new products coming online because everything through the farm is being optimized, vertically integrated. And like we'll even have our own carbon credit trading program that will be launched in the future. The funny thing is in saying that now, I'm actually laughing to myself because like in the very first year, our merchant accounts got shut down 4 different times because we were scaling, because of how we were bundling or what the types of products we were selling. And it was very problematic, yet it was stable because we could get up to recurring revenue markers that were very fantastic, very rewarding. And that was what was really, really exciting. And I had to rebuild the business effectively 4 times. And now we've got all that out of the way. We're building with so much stability and so much strength in what we're doing. It's going to be really exciting. The tent you're seeing in the top right-hand side is the tents that we use for our expos and events and all that stuff that we go to. So we've got our branding down pat. We've got the opportunity for that to work for people in any market so they stand out, helps them get attention. And we do everything ourselves in-house, and we make that available for our distributors. And that's what's really exciting. Like, this is from the Shopify account. We no longer use Shopify. We've moved to our own software, which I'm going to show you as part of Alex. But this was 4,578 customers. This was over a 90-day window in 2025. And then we started scaling into other systems. This happened all from Facebook ads. I knew my customer acquisition cost was anywhere between $12 all the way up to $48. And then that's what it cost me to acquire a buyer, not a lead, not an opt-in. Like, people are paying that for leads, names and email addresses. I was paying for that for somebody who was buying a $150 product. And things continue to move. And it's only got better because you should be getting conversions under $20 on this product. And most people upgrade within a 21-day period. And you can make that even easier with the offers and following up. So why BareRemedy? Well, the one of the business models that's always fascinated me is the bread run or milk run or the boar's head meat run style territory-based businesses. And one of the things I realized after having all of these clients across the country, which like 99% of them I've never spoken with. And as a result, I realized that we're missing out on a massive opportunity to actually have local account management representation for every client of BareRemedy. So even if BareRemedy makes a client, I wanted to pass that client to an account manager in a local territory who builds a relationship with them. Because every time I've done that, I've got referrals from my clients. I get multiple referrals, multiple new sales, and business just grows. And usually that's subscription-based sales. Or some people aren't on a subscription, but they order every single month. So like, it gets extremely rewarding and very, very satisfying. So that becomes very, very important. So, and bread runs and milk runs and boar's head meat run territory distribution businesses are very, very saleable assets because you can build them, you can scale them, you can grow a team. So I wanted to leverage that as the foundational model framework for the business that we're rolling out, and that's what I've done. So as a distributor, I wanted to build a real business you can structure. I wanted to build a real business that you could sell your territory. Crap, I know BareRemedy will buy back your territory once it's operational. So it's a saleable asset. So as a distributor, you get to choose where and how you sell, as long as it's legal, as long as the platform is legal. So if you want to sell on Amazon, if you want to sell on Target, if you want to do Walmart deals, if you want to sell to coffee shops, if you want to sell to chiropractors, if you want to sell online, if you want to sell on eBay, on Craigslist, if you want to, however you want to sell, you can sell. You can sell online, local, B2B, events, content, partnerships. You can sell nationwide You will be able to sell worldwide. I know worldwide there's a whole bunch of logistic issues with the shipping mushrooms and what's going on, so we're sorting that out. But there is nothing stopping you as a distributor selling worldwide. I'd help you focus locally and in the US first. And then I wanted to make sure there's no earning caps. Like, seriously, if you need to create money and you want to do 50 grand, 100 grand, you want to do $1 million, you want to do $10 million, I want to show you how we can get there with this business. I didn't want this business to be capped at you're going to be working 40 hours a week and literally you can only do $80,000 a year, $60,000 a year, like, which is what happens with most Subway franchise operators. They're literally operating their business, working in excess of 80 hours a week, and they're not necessarily making much money. So I wanted to just give you the infrastructure to catapult off, but leverage the infrastructure we've already put in place. Like, we spent over $100,000 in Facebook ads last year, and literally all of that data, all of that testing. We were testing 150 ads every 3 days is what that was. 150 ads every 3 days. We got immense testing data that we now make available to all of our partners, all of our distributors, because I want to help you win. We custom build software modifications for you because we control our software in-house, and we want to facilitate you to be successful with whatever that takes. So that's a real business. How the territories work is the territories work for lead allocation. We get a lot of leads. We get a lot of people buying our sample packs that may not upgrade to a subscription or a bigger purchase. And all of those leads literally flow through to local territories and the distributors in those territories for you to then have conversations with these people, for you to then convert these people into future opportunity or future referrals, or what have you. So it's more about the account management level, but it's also about positioning someone as a local authority in that area. So we're going to be doing a lot of work about establishing these local personas, which are our distributors, as that local expert, that local authority. The territories aren't exclusive ownership of all sales in that territory, as there might be multiple distributors in a territory, unless an exclusive territory has been purchased. So you can purchase an exclusive territory, but territories don't limit where and how you sell. You can sell online, you can sell globally, you can sell across the state lines, you can sell. Well, a lot of these businesses, like if you've got a territory, it's like you're 100% limited. And then, oh, I've got a lead that's come in from a referral and I've got to send that to somebody else. No, you don't have to go. You can close a deal. And what you may want to do is facilitate local representation for them to support that client better, because the better we support that client, the better results everybody gets in the economy. So there is a performance expectation. This performance expectation is really simple. The program is built for people targeting $100,000 a year in annual sales. This is not pressure. It's just alignment. Like, if you just want a business to give you 10 grand a year, this ain't it. Become an affiliate or become a sales rep for somebody. But if you want a business where you can get to $100,000 a year, get to $100,000 a quarter, or ideally get to $100,000 a month, 100%, let's go play and let's go make this happen. Because you can achieve that just with Facebook ads and selling this product through social media. Like, that's ridiculously possible. You can do it through TikTok. You can do that even on Amazon if you want to do that, if Amazon is your beast. So how do you make money? You get wholesale margins on the products. You get subscription-based recurring revenue. So you get lifetime recurring revenue on sales subscriptions. There's territory-based opportunities that also spring up. There's no recruiting requirements. You never have to recruit a distributor. You never have to recruit an affiliate. You never have to recruit anyone like that. You can. All of the sales I did, the several $100,000 worth of sales I did first year in BareRemedy were all through me. I never had a salesperson. I never had affiliates. I never had distributors. I literally all did that through Facebook ads. There's no earning cap. So it's simple. A percentage with them. We've already got that built and set up, because this is all the stuff we're doing this year. I'm taking everything I did myself in year one and literally turning that into systems for people to operate the systems and AI to operate the systems, so we can compound the efforts. So yes, BareRemedy will drop ship products for you, or you can buy inventory and sell that inventory yourself. You can sell white label opportunities of our products, so allowing other people to put their labels on our products, chiropractors, doctors, however you want. Like that's an opportunity for you. So the opportunities for revenue generation do continue to build and expand. So how do you make money? So a simple example is this one bottle. The bottle MSRP is $99 a bottle. You might sell it at $79 on a subscription. We usually reward people on subscription more than one-time purchases. So a one-time purchase could be $89, for example. And therefore, your distributor buy price of that bottle is $25. You buy that bottle, but you're selling it. So from the math, 79 minus 25 is literally $54. You made $54 on that one bottle sale. If it's a Trinity pack, you're making more, obviously, and that's how that works. So this math kind of compounds. So let's play with some numbers real quick. I'm going to show you some of the stuff. So let's say you sold, you've got $50 profit, which that math works here because in our previous slide, I think it was $54 profit. So let's just say you got $50 profit. I'm adjusting the profitability here. You sell 390 units a month. That's $19,500. Let's say you only sell 130 units. Well, that is $6,500 a month. This all compounds, right? Because how many of the units you sold were subscription? Most of, I think when I was selling, when we sell online, it's like a 60-40 split. 60% of the sales we sell are actually subscription versus 40% of them being one-time purchases. So that compounds. So this means that, so let's take those numbers. 60% of that 6,500 is going to compound into month 2 and then compound into month 3. So it's just going to continue rolling. I tell people to focus on selling 10 units per day, moving 10 bottles per day, because it gets your head right. It gets your head into moving multiple units. And one of the things is that when you think of units sold, this actually could be a multiplier of multiple bottles, or adding the gummies and everything that goes with this, as we are always building out the upsells, the unsells, and everything that goes with this. So if you end up moving 500 bottles a month, which is honestly not that many bottles, not that many people, you could end up moving 500 bottles a month through your local farmers markets. It's actually pretty stable. So 500 bottles is around 25 grand. If you're moving 1,000 bottles a month, right, you're talking 50 grand a month and beyond. And this is where you're starting to do some significant volume, but that's monthly profit to you. The business is extremely beneficial, let alone if you were moving 1,000 bottles. The referral factor, we build a lot of things into our business to generate referrals, reward people for referrals, and how that grows. So there's no limit on which scaling, and it's very just transparent, which is what I love. So that's some of that. I want to introduce Alex. Alex is the BareRemedy AI software, which is your AI assistant. Alex will send you text message notifications and email notifications every time you make a sale, have a new order getting processed. With Alex, you can jump into Alex and have conversations with Alex about doing anything. So writing blog posts, creating social media posts. Alex will post to your social media account. There's a whole bunch of cool stuff. We've got a full goals and task alignment system. So the thing is we built out this system so you can put in your goals, and Alex will help you optimize your game plan, set your weekly focuses for you so you can track tasks you have to do, who you have to follow up with, and things like that. So it becomes very powerful on transactions and moving your system forward. You've got a full sales CRM. Alex can load your leads into your CRM, because when I was creating this CRM, I wanted to be able to run it from my cell phone. And I also wanted to make sure that you didn't have to learn any new software. You didn't have to go crazy, because if you can have a chat with Alex, it will do everything for you. It'll load a lead. It can create an order. It can send them the links for payment. Alex will do your rebilling help. It'll do all of this type of stuff. In here, you get to manage your order pipeline. You can create orders. You can manage subscriptions and inventory in one or multiple locations. You can manage that inventory, and you can choose, for example, if you're selling online, is that order coming from your inventory or the BareRemedy inventory? Because sometimes as a distributor, you want inventory on hand, samples, bottles, all this type of stuff. for an event. So you can give them out. So you can do all that. You got all your commission systems, and Alex actually builds out your website. So the websites that you get as a distributor are the websites that we use at BareRemedy. This is all built in-house by our team. We've got all of this set up and optimized for the packages on what people are buying, if they're buying a subscription one time. We use this for our own ads in advertising. So we're running our ads to these pages, using these pages to convert our orders. And as we improve that, it gets improved for absolutely everybody. It's got a blog built into it. It's got an appointment booking system built into it. It's all here for you. Like, you can actually see here the reward systems that people have automatically for being a client, submitting a review, giving us feedback, being able to shop. Your marketing hub is built with everything you need to create promotions, run coupons, create coupon offers. And like, even when we're talking about creating coupons, like, this was a massive problem we had in our first year with the different software we're having, and even in Shopify, and you had to have this plugin for this type of coupon, this plugin for that type of coupon. It was chaos. So we built out our own system that, like, you can do percentage off, you can do fixed amount off, you can do set price. So instead of someone getting it for $199 or $249 a month, you might be able to do a promotion for $149 a month. This helps you get recurring subscription revenues coming in. You can offer free shipping. You can offer free gift. Free gifts is really, really powerful. And a lot of the time, I don't like to do coupons off. What I'll do is I'll add a $50 bag of energy gummies to your order. So I'm giving them then $50 of perceived value rather than $50 off. Or I'll add a sample pack, which, as a distributor, the sample pack costs you $3, but has a perceived higher value, because then they get to give the sample pack to someone or have it themselves. So this is a really, really cool. And like, little things make a massive difference in the promotion of this system. Like, connecting this to, do you want this to be on the current order or on their next order? So it doesn't get applied to this order, but it gets applied to next order. Like, so that's something that's extremely beneficial. Store credit, applying store credit for purchases, rewarding them. Buy X, get Y. So the thing is if they buy 2, they can get 1 free, whatever it is. Like, you can set up these bundles and these limited time promotions, as well as tiered discounts. So based on their spend and their spend thresholds, how much are they actually getting off their order or their next order? These are things that become very beneficial that you want to be configuring and leveraging. And this is all part of it. So you can write blog articles, create blog articles. Alex can generate blog posts for you. Alex does generate blog posts for you every single day, automates it, will automate your social media outreach as well. We got your own sales page system builder here to build your own websites, sales pages for things you want. We got built-in AI advanced cart recovery on how it's recovering carts all the way through. So we've even got our own video system here for you to upload video and content and images. So then you can embed these videos, or these videos can then get used in any promotion or marketing resources. We've also got our built-in Alex team chat system, so you can chat with other people, other distributors. You can chat with the Alex team. And there's right now, I believe it's over 42 agents. 42 agents exist in here. So you've got CFOs, CROs, marketing advisors, copywriters, technical website people. You can talk to these people and literally strategize what you're doing, how to achieve your goal. Because I wanted to create a full org chart that I can engage with. And then based on what they do, they go and do things. So I don't now have to go hire these 42 people. I've got these 42 people working for me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And this is a resource I give the distributors. I know that this resource in itself, if you wanted to get access to this, you'd be paying tens of thousands of dollars a month for this resource, and the ability to leverage this and do this in your own business. It's one thing talking to a chat GPT, but actually talking to something that will go and execute something, go and research events, put together an event strategy, a marketing strategy. This thing will write podcast scripts and record the podcast in multi-speaker voice formats and then post them onto your social media, onto your websites. It's really, 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 really powerful. Let alone, we've also integrated it with N8N. So N8N is an automation expansion tool. And when I look at N8N, Right now, there's 7,839 different automation templates to do absolutely everything. So Alex can go do stuff on pretty much any platform that exists. Like this is what's exciting about this, is because we're giving you a product-based business where you can fully leverage AI to scale and grow, and everything we do internally rolls down to our distributors, and everything our distributors do to improve their effectiveness and efficiency rolls back into the business. You tell us what you need, what you want, and we literally roll it back and give you that to help you thrive and help you succeed. So the distributor infrastructure is quite robust. Weekly coaching calls, ad and marketing insights, operation support, preview websites and funnels, and obviously the Alex AI platform, which is very robust. We're also giving every distributor their local authority blueprint. So we want to help them secure speaking gigs. We want them to appear on podcasts. We want to help them write articles. We'll write articles for them. If they want to publish a book, we'll publish a book for them, and on holistic health, mushrooms, and a whole range of different books that we'll have available to help you create local authority and trust. Like little things I do, like all of my shirts. I only wear these shirts. I wear hats that have the logos on them. Like all of this stuff, it's already created. You get to leverage it and build your branding and positioning from day one. And this compounds very, very quickly. So you might be going, well, Ben, why would I want to run a product-based business rather than an AI business? I had AI businesses. I had AI agencies. Every time a platform made a change, it's a possible risk. There are always going to be cheaper, newer versions of whatever you're doing coming out, and therefore competing with you. So like it's always having price compression. And there's low defensibility. Like there is huge physical demand, there's huge brand equity, there's huge recurring revenue and long-term upside when you're selling products that get to leverage AI in and around them. So now you can do everything you wanted to do on your own AI agency, but for yourself, which is way more profitable. And you don't have to run coaching calls or therapy calls and all that type of stuff for people, because I have bottles selling and orders getting fulfilled while I'm out on the boat, while I'm traveling around the country, while I'm sleeping, I wake up to new orders. It's not I sell a client and then I have to fulfill everything type thing, and that gets boring and tedious. And to be honest, it's one of my favorite parts of the day is literally fulfilling bottle orders, because it's so simple, but I love seeing my label printer printing out new labels. It's rewarding. You don't need an office for this. You can do it from home. And that's one of the rewarding things. The whole business has been designed to be able to operate. If you've got product, you can ship it out, or we'll ship it out for you from your cell phone anywhere around the world. So as part of this, I've designed the entire business model to support people. I want to get 1,000 distributors to 100K a month. That's the challenge I've set for BareRemedy and everyone who works in this company. It's to literally help build 100K plus businesses for 1,000 people. So part of that is we want to be and help 1 million people a year on the holistic health journey. So we're designing our products to be able to move over 1 million units a year that truly help people with their holistic health. The investment for a territory, it's really simple. It's a $5,000 one-time setup fee to get you fully set up and get you onboarded. You can be selling pretty much next day, sending out samples, giving samples. You can be operational. It's $199 a month as the infrastructure and support to continue everything. If you want an exclusive territory where you're the only distributor we will allocate in that territory, it's a $30,000 one-time fee right now. So this is the January pricing. This pricing will evolve and go up, and it's $499 a month as your infrastructure charge. So this is a business license plus operating system. It's not a franchise. It's not an MLM. It's nothing along those lines. So how to move forward? It's really simple. Schedule a time below this video for a chat, and we can talk about what's going on. And if this is really a good fit for you, or if you're like, hell yeah, I love this. I already love the product. I know the territory I want to lock into my territory before somebody else does, then click the apply button below, submit your application, submit your payment, and we will get you confirmed. Once confirmed, your accounts will be fully activated and you can be selling pretty much straight away. So that's how to move forward. Final note, look, this isn't for everybody. This is for people who want to be part of a movement, want to be part of the holistic health revolution, want to be known for phenomenal products, want ownership over the results they're getting and the impact they're making, and the ability to generate real income. Not income that's here today, gone tomorrow, but stability, recurring revenue that is going to be here long term, not short term, and can survive all of the things coming at it. And everything that's coming in today's world, stability is going to become very important as AI disrupts a lot more. It's very hard for AI to disrupt a supplement you need to take that gives you energy, helps with your skin, helps with your hormones, helps you have mental clarity and fog. Like AI can't replace that until you're putting maybe AI chips in your brain, but then you're going to be loading it with this stuff anyway to improve its productivity and performance. So yeah. So the thing is you'll feel that the BareRemedy brand is right for you. And if that's the case, let's chat. If not, thanks for checking out this video of me chatting about the thing I love the most and the legacy I'm making. And as a company, there's a whole bunch of stuff we're working on that's only going to make the distributor opportunity better than it is now. And it's our commitment to providing an amazing opportunity. Talk soon. Let me know if you've got any questions.